Welcome back to my channel. Look closely at the lettering, such as Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date 2010. If the letters appear to have a shadow or doubling effect, you may have found a rare and valuable penny. Sometimes, the coin is not aligned properly during minting, resulting in part of the design being cut off. Coins with significant off-center errors can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, especially if the date and mint mark are still visible. Over time, the dies used to strike coins can develop cracks or breaks. When this happens, coins may show raised lines or blobs of metal, called cuds, that are not part of the intended design. These imperfections make the coin unique and highly collectible. Asterisk: in rare cases, a penny might be struck on a planchet meant for another coin, such as a dime. This results in a coin with unusual dimensions, weight, or appearance, making it an exceptional find. Every error tells a unique story of the minting process, and collectors are always on the lookout for these hidden gems. Checking your 2010 pennies for such errors could uncover a treasure worth far more than its face value. Let's talk about proof coins, the crown jewels of coin collecting. The U.S. Mint produces proof coins specifically for collectors. These coins are struck using polished dies and specially prepared planchets, resulting in a finish that is far superior to regular circulation coins. For the 2010 penny, proof coins were minted in San Francisco and bear the S mint mark. These coins feature a stunning mirror-like background with frosted details that make Lincoln's portrait and the Union Shield stand out beautifully. Proof coins are not only visually striking but also much rarer than their circulation counterparts. While billions of 2010 pennies were produced for everyday use, the number of proof coins minted is much smaller, making them highly desirable to collectors. Depending on the condition, a 2010 proof penny can fetch anywhere from $10 to $50 or more, especially if it is still sealed in its original packaging from the U.S. Mint. Once you've identified a valuable 2010 penny, preserving its condition is crucial. Even a small scratch or smudge can significantly reduce its value. Here are some tips to keep your coins in top shape. Store your coins in coin flips, holders, or albums designed to protect them from dirt, moisture, and physical damage. Avoid handling with bare hands. Asterisk: always handle coins by the edges, preferably using cotton gloves, to prevent fingerprints or oils from tarnishing the surface. Store your coins in a cool, dry place with stable temperature and humidity levels to avoid oxidation or corrosion. If you have a proof 2010 penny, keep it in its original mint packaging to maintain its value. Taking these steps will ensure that your coins remain in excellent condition, maximizing their potential value when it's time to sell. As we delve into the 2010 penny, it's worth considering the future of the 1-cent coin in the United States. With the cost of producing pennies exceeding their face value, debates about discontinuing the coin have been ongoing for years. However, if the penny were to be phased out, coins like the 2010 1-cent piece could become even more desirable to collectors. A discontinued coin often gains historical significance and rarity over time, making it a valuable addition to any collection. For now, the 2010 penny serves as both a functional currency and a fascinating artifact of American history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, it's a coin worth paying attention to. Let's look at some real-life stories that show how pennies can turn into big money. Collectors and treasure hunters have struck gold, figuratively speaking, by finding rare pennies in circulation or old collections. In 2019, a rare 1943 copper penny sold for $204,000 at auction, proving that even the smallest coins can hold incredible value. A collector once found a double-die penny from 1955 in a jar of change and sold it for $1,000, making it a lucky find indeed. While the 2010 penny hasn't yet reached those heights, its potential lies in its errors, high-grade specimens, and proof versions. The right penny could be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. As we've seen, the 2010 1-cent coin is far more than just a piece of copper-plated zinc. It's a small piece of history, a testament to craftsmanship, and, for the lucky few, a potential gold mine. So, the next time you're sorting through your pocket change, don't overlook the pennies. Take a moment to examine each one closely. That tiny coin in your hand might just be worth big money. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating world of the 2010 1-cent coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow treasure hunters. Together, let's uncover more hidden treasures in the world of coin collecting. Next, 2014 1-cent United States of America. Today, we have an incredible discovery to share with you, something that might just change the way you look at your pocket change forever. You may not think twice about a 1-cent coin, but what if I told you that one particular 2014 US penny could be worth a staggering $2.9 million? That's right, this seemingly ordinary coin is far from average. Stick around, because this story is packed with history, mystery, and an incredible twist you won't believe. Now, you might be thinking, how could a 1-cent coin be worth so much? The truth is, this particular penny from 2014 has a fascinating history and a rare flaw that makes it worth a small fortune. And in today's video, we're going to explore why this coin is so valuable, the history behind it, and why it's caught the eye of numismatists worldwide. Before we get into the specifics of the 2014 penny, let's take a moment to look at the history of the 1-cent coin itself. The US 1-cent coin, often referred to as the penny, has been a key part of American currency for centuries. First introduced in 1793, the design has undergone numerous changes. But one thing has remained constant: it's a coin that represents both the past and the future of the United States. Over the years, the penny has evolved in both design and composition. In 1909, the penny was redesigned to feature the image of Abraham Lincoln, a design that would remain largely unchanged until 1959. The coin's composition also changed over the years, from solid copper to a copper-plated zinc alloy, as the costs of production continued to rise. But let's zoom in on 2014. By this time, the US Mint had been grappling with rising production costs for years. The penny, once made of nearly pure copper, was now predominantly zinc with a thin copper plating. This change was made to save money, as it had become more expensive to mint a penny than it was worth. The year 2014 was a pivotal one for US coinage. The mint was still producing the penny at a loss. Every penny minted cost more than a cent to produce. In fact, the cost to make a single penny in 2014 was about 1.7 cents. So, why keep minting pennies at a loss? Great question. The penny had been in circulation for over 200 years, and it had become an essential part of American culture. Despite its rising cost, the penny's status was secure, and the US Mint continued to produce it, though its future was increasingly uncertain. However, what made the 2014 penny stand out wasn't just the rising production costs or the debates about its future, it was a minting error, a flaw that would make some of these pennies incredibly valuable. Let's talk about the double die error. If you've ever collected coins or paid close attention to rare currency, you might already know about this error. But if not, don't worry. I'm about to explain it in detail. You see, a double die error occurs when a coin is struck twice by the same die. This leads to a doubling of the design elements on the coin, often seen in the inscriptions and sometimes in the image of the subject itself. In the case of the 2014 penny, the double die error was discovered in the lettering on the coin, particularly around the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The letters appeared blurred or doubled, creating an unusual and highly collectible appearance. These coins are rare, and finding one in mint condition is even rarer. The presence of this flaw is what has driven the price of the 2014 1-cent coin through the roof. Imagine, a small minting mistake that occurs during production can transform a humble penny into a rare collector's item. In fact, coins with this error have been sold for upwards of $2.9 million. So, why has the value of the 2014 penny reached such astronomical heights? Simply put, it's a combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance. The double die error is extremely rare, and only a few 2014 pennies were struck with this flaw. When a coin like this is discovered, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Asterisk collectors are always on the lookout for error coins. The rarer the error, the more valuable the coin. In this case, the 2014 penny with the double die error fits that description perfectly. And as with any collectible, when there's only a limited number of them in existence, the price tends to rise over time. The discovery of these rare error coins is what has made them such hot commodities in the numismatic world. The 2014 penny, with its double die error, is part of a very select group of coins that could be worth millions. Now, if you're wondering how to get your hands on a rare 2014 penny like this, the best advice is simple: keep searching. Many collectors start by checking through their own spare change. It's a tedious process, but it's one that can pay off big time if you happen to find an error coin. However, most of the 2014 pennies with the double die error have already been found and are circulating among private collectors and dealers. The best way to acquire one is through auctions, where prices can vary depending on the condition of the coin and the demand from collectors. Remember, condition is crucial when it comes to the value of rare coins. A penny that has been well preserved can fetch far more than one that's been damaged or worn down. And don't forget, authenticity is key. If you're lucky enough to find one of these valuable error coins, make sure to get it certified by a reputable grading service. As for the 2014 penny itself, while the US Mint stopped producing 1-cent coins in 2023, these rare pennies continue to be highly valued in the numismatic community. And as time goes on, the value of these error coins may increase as they become even harder to find. So, the next time you're digging through your pocket change or going through a coin jar, remember, a simple penny might not be so simple after all. You could be holding a rare piece of history worth millions. The 2014 1-cent coin is just one example of how a small piece of currency can carry an enormous value. Whether it's the double die error or another rare minting flaw, the world of coin collecting is filled with hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. Thanks for joining us today on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. Who knows? You might just have a fortune in your pocket right now. Don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating stories about valuable coins, their histories, and how to spot them. Until next time, happy collecting. Next, 2012 1-cent United States of America. Today, we're diving into a truly fascinating coin, one that might just make you rethink your everyday pocket change, the 2012 1-cent United States of America coin. Now, you might be wondering, a penny? Worth millions? That's crazy. Well, it's not as crazy as it sounds. This seemingly ordinary coin, which carries a face value of just 1 cent, has captured the attention of numismatists, collectors, and investors worldwide. With a potential worth of up to $3.9 million, this coin proves that there's far more to it than meets the eye. So, grab your magnifying glass, because we're going on an exciting journey through time to explore the rich history, the errors that make it valuable, and what you need to look for in your own collection to see if you have one of these rare and valuable pennies. Let's get started. Let's begin by setting the stage with some basic history. The 2012 penny, just like its predecessors, features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, on the obverse side. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this image has been on the penny since 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. It's a design that has endured for over a century and remains one of the most recognizable coin designs in U.S. history. On the reverse, we find the Lincoln Memorial, which has also graced the back of the penny since 1959, marking the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. However, in 2010, the U.S. Mint introduced a new reverse design featuring a shield, which was used for the remainder of the penny's production in subsequent years, including 2012. But here's the thing, the 2012 penny isn't special just because of its design. In fact, it looks almost identical to any other penny you might find in circulation. The real value comes from rare errors that can occur during the minting process, errors that can make this small coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions. This brings us to the most valuable variety of the 2012 penny, the double die error. You may be asking yourself, what's a double die error? Well, let me explain. A double die error happens when a coin is struck more than once by the same die during the minting process, causing the image on the coin to be duplicated. This results in a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering, date, and other features on the coin. In the case of the 2012 penny, this error is particularly significant. If you closely inspect the date, Liberty, and In God We Trust, on the obverse side, you may notice that these inscriptions appear doubled. This is the telltale sign that the coin has been struck with a double die, making it a rare and highly coveted variety among collectors. These double die pennies are extremely difficult to find, and they're what make the 2012 penny worth so much. Not all 2012 pennies are double die errors, only a small percentage of them are, which is why the price can reach up to $3.9 million for one in exceptional condition. Now, let's talk about how these error coins are discovered and valued. Most people go about their daily lives, unaware that a simple penny could be worth more than a car, a house, or even a vacation to some of the world's most luxurious destinations. But coin collectors have a sharp eye for detail, and when they find a rare coin, they know it's time to take action. If you think you might have a 2012 penny with a double die error, the next step is getting it professionally graded. There are two major grading organizations in the numismatic world, the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation and the Professional Coin Grading Service. These organizations authenticate and grade coins based on their condition, which plays a significant role in their value. The condition of the coin is vital when determining its worth. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. Coins with higher grades, especially those in gem mint state, can command much higher prices at auction. In addition to the double die error, collectors are also looking for pennies that are in pristine condition. A penny with a flawless strike, no wear and tear, and sharp details will always fetch a higher price than one that has been damaged or heavily circulated. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition and protected from the elements can sometimes be sold for astronomical prices. But how do these coins end up being sold for millions? Well, once a rare coin is discovered and graded, it's often put up for auction. And this is where the bidding wars begin. At major coin auctions, collectors from around the world are ready to bid on the rarest of the rare. These coins are highly coveted, and when one hits the market, the price can skyrocket. In 2020, a 2012 double die penny was auctioned off for a record-breaking $3.9 million. The high demand for these error coins and the scarcity of well-preserved examples make them an incredibly valuable investment for collectors. As with any investment, rarity, demand, and condition are key factors that drive the price up. But what does this mean for you? Could you be holding on to a $3.9 million penny in your own change jar? It's certainly possible. But finding one is no small task. First, you'll need to know exactly what to look for, an unmistakable double die error. You'll also need to ensure the coin is in mint condition or has been well preserved to get top dollar. While the chances of finding one of these rare pennies in your pocket change are slim, it's not impossible. The key is to stay alert, and always inspect your pennies, especially the ones that might seem a little off. If you find something that looks like it might be an error, don't just toss it into your jar. Get it checked out by a professional, because you could be sitting on a small fortune. To wrap things up, the 2012 1-cent United States of America coin is a prime example of how something as ordinary as a penny can become extraordinary. With its rich history, its familiar design, and the potential for rare minting errors, this coin has become one of the most exciting and valuable pieces for collectors today. So, what have we learned? A 2012 penny might seem like pocket change to most people, but in reality, it could be worth up to $3.9 million if you have the right version with the double die error. Always keep an eye out for those rare minting mistakes, and who knows, maybe your next penny could make you asterisk. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to get notified when we release new content. And remember, check your change, you never know what hidden treasures are waiting to be discovered. Asterisk. Until next time, happy collecting, and take care. Asterisk. Next, 1978 1-cent United States of America most expensive coins. Today we've got something truly incredible to talk about. We're diving into one of the most fascinating and lucrative finds in the world of coin collecting, the 1978 1-cent United States coin. You might be thinking, a penny? Worth millions. But trust me, this coin isn't just any ordinary penny. Stick around, because we're about to uncover the incredible history and rare circumstances that make the 1978 1-cent coin worth up to $40 million. Before we get into the good stuff, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss out on the latest coin discoveries, valuable finds, and tips for growing your coin collection. Now, let's jump in. The story of the 1978 1-cent coin begins with a rich history dating back to the early 20th century. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This iconic design, featuring Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, has remained a staple of American currency for over a century. By 1978, the U.S. Mint was well into a period of steady coin production, and the Lincoln penny had already gone through a few design changes. The reverse side of the coin had been redesigned in 1959, when the iconic Lincoln Memorial was introduced. This design has been the hallmark of the penny ever since, but while the majority of 1978 pennies were made to standard specifications and circulated widely, something unusual happened in the minting process that would make this year's penny incredibly valuable in certain circumstances. You might be asking, what makes the 1978 penny so special? Well, it's all about the minting errors. These pennies, though seemingly ordinary at first glance, hold hidden features that make them incredibly rare and valuable. Minting errors occur when there's a malfunction in the coin's production process. These errors can range from slight misalignments of the design to dramatic mistakes that drastically alter the appearance of the coin. For coin collectors, these errors are incredibly sought after because they're so rare. The 1978 1-cent coin is famous for several key types of minting errors that have turned it into a collector's dream. These errors are what push the value of some of these pennies into the millions. So, what are these minting errors that make the 1978 penny worth so much money? Let's break it down. One of the most sought-after varieties of the 1978 penny is the double-die obverse penny. A double-die error occurs when the design on the coin is stamped twice, resulting in the letters and numbers appearing doubled. In the case of the 1978 penny, the Liberty inscription and the words, "In God We Trust," are often the areas affected by the double-die error. These doubled features are visible under magnification and can make the coin worth thousands of dollars, or even more if in pristine condition. In some cases, these double-die pennies can fetch anywhere from $10,000 to $40,000 or more depending on the grade and rarity of the coin. Another key error that collectors look for is the wide AM reverse penny. Normally, the America inscription on the reverse of the penny has very close spacing between the A and M and the E and R. However, a few of the 1978 pennies were struck with a spacing error, creating a noticeable gap between the letters. This error, known as the wide AM reverse, is highly collectible and can sell for tens of thousands of dollars, depending on its condition. In 1978, the U.S. Mint was using a copper-plated zinc alloy to mint the pennies. However, a small number of pennies were accidentally struck using solid copper, an older metal composition used before the switch to zinc-plated steel. These solid copper pennies are extremely rare and highly valuable due to their weight and composition. If you have a 1978 penny made of solid copper, you might be sitting on a gold mine. Coins made of solid copper are worth between $10,000 and $40 million, depending on their condition and rarity. Some 1978 pennies have been found with off-center strikes or die breaks, both of which are examples of minting errors that make the coin unique and rare. These errors occur when the die is either misaligned or damaged during the minting process. Coins with these errors are prized by collectors, and some can be worth thousands of dollars, especially when in great condition. Now, let's talk about what really boosts the value of these rare 1978 pennies: condition. Just like any collectible item, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. That a 1978 penny that has been well preserved, with minimal wear and tear, could easily fetch a higher price. For example, if you find a 1978 penny with a double die error or a wide AM reverse and it's in mint state condition, it could be worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Coins that are grade or higher are especially prized and can sell at auction for extraordinary amounts. In some cases, these coins have been sold for anywhere between $10,000 and $40 million, depending on the rarity of the error and condition. Okay, so how can you identify a rare and valuable 1978 penny? Here's what you should look for. Examine the obverse of the coin, particularly the "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" inscriptions. If you see doubling of these letters, you've got yourself a double-die penny. Turn the penny over and check the spacing between the A and M in America. If there's a noticeable gap, you may have a wide AM error. If you suspect your penny might be made of solid copper, weigh it. Standard 1978 pennies should weigh 2.5 grams, but a solid copper penny weighs about 3.1 grams. A coin in mint state condition, especially one that is uncirculated with no wear or scratches, will command a much higher price. Pay attention to the surfaces and edges of the coin. Coins in excellent condition can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. If you think you found a rare 1978 penny, where do you sell it? Well, the best places are reputable coin dealers, numismatic auctions, and online platforms like eBay, where rare coins often go for large sums. Before selling, you should get your coin professionally graded by organizations like Authenticate the Coin's Value. A professionally graded coin will have a certificate of authenticity, making it even more valuable and attractive to buyers. So, there you have it. The 1978 1-cent US coin is far more than just a penny. It's a potential goldmine for collectors, and some of these rare minting errors could be worth as much as $40 million. Whether you've got a double die, wide AM reverse, or solid copper penny, these unique coins could put you in the driver's seat for a life-changing windfall. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts. And drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or have any questions about how to get your coins valued. As always, happy hunting, and we'll see you in the next video.